is meowing during the yeah, the cat was meowing during the load screen. I was like, what? I don't remember that.
It's begun.
Yeah, that was well timed, bro. That was awesome. And thanks for the blur.
I shall do it.
I think a blister on my foot just exploded.
And Logrin is happy because a blister in his foot just exploded. Alright. Of course, there's a freaking emissary. With a freaking... Oh, no. Hold. Let them come.
Let's make this quick!
Yeah, I can see there's a...
For the fool's day!
There we go.
No quarter shall be given.
There's a mage. I hate mages in this game. Herlock sniper.
Now you fall. Miss!
Herlock sniper pulls a freaking battle axe from his back. No, my way.
I shall do it. Best be wary. We must fight. Let us do it quickly. Very well. Let's make this.
Heads off. Let's go. Templar's corpse. Sorry, excuse me. My throat apparently is a bit raspy today. It's itchy. Easy peasy, right? Yep. Wait, I need some more water. I just hope I didn't catch any kind of bug or cough or something like that. Yeah, we came to save the farm, but the farm is... well, it's... everything is destroyed. Hydrate, very important, right? Yep. I usually drink a lot of water, but when I'm streaming I simply forget. I don't know why.
Another step and poor Lady Eileen dies.
But yeah, I usually drink a lot of water.
The deal was he'd give us the money himself.
I forget to sometimes myself, yeah. I don't know if it's because during the stream there's a lot going on, right? I need to focus on the game, on the chat, on whatever, on everything else. If the stream is even running, and the sound stuff, and if anyway, lots of stuff going on at the same time, and I end up forgetting about the water. But when I'm not streaming, I drink a lot, like a lot. Like you see this little bottle? Yeah, this is a 2-liter bottle, and I usually drink 3 to 4 of those a day. Yeah, I drink a lot of water. But during streams, I don't know. I simply forget. Usually I'm drinking more than usual because my throat is a bit dry. But I don't know why I keep forgetting. Anyway, where's Lord Bensley? The deal was he'd give us the money himself. Bensley couldn't make it. Lord Bensley sent the commander of the Grey instead.
The Earl himself. Snake, we're done for.
Shut your trap! We still have the girl.
There's a river of blood behind me. Touch her if you dare.
Halt! Bloody halt!
The guy
No,
just
Warden.
jumped from the cliff.
Now!
Wait. The guy... What the fuck was that? The guy just jumped from the cliff. Oh my... Oh my god. It's a freaking cliff. There's nothing there. The guy just jumped. Oh my god. Ooh, that hurt a lot. That was 500 damage.
I shall do it. As you say.
500 damage. He wasn't ready for the fight, right?
As you say.
Oh my god.
Thank the Maker, thank you.
Very well.
I thought I was going to die in there.
See, he fell like he jumped here, right? He jumped from the cliff. There was nothing here. Oh, that was so funny. Oh my god. That's how scary this character is. The guy preferred to just jump off a cliff than fight him. That was so funny. Oh my god, I didn't remember that at all. Oh my god. I'll laugh about this for weeks.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about him did not...
Yeah. Let's go. We loot everything. Refugee.
Draw to you when you play with that cat.
Like
Shall be
moths
done.
to a flame. Women like to show affection for small, fuzzy, defenseless beings.
As you say.
Homer's toys.
Like you.
Yeah, stupid mage. Every time I pull something out of my robes, the women just flee.
Yeah, the banter between Ogren and Anders is also pretty cool.
Ah, can you smell that?
Be careful with those
The smell of
chickens.
freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust. But the freedom is in there too.
You think being a Grey Warden is freedom? You really don't care for the Circle of Magi, do you?
I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me.
Was the Circle so bad?
Problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end.
Into the rest of the world. There has to be a better way.
Bit of Inter Imperium has a better way, but we know how that argument flies around here. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools.
Sounds reasonable.
See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
Hello, Colbert.
Hey, what are you staring at? Looking to start something?
Are you the hunter who found an entrance to deep roads?
Oh, here to investigate the chasm, are you? It's about time. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first.
Tell me what happened.
Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did.
The chasm?
Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over
too.
it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
Who tried to build over it?
People, I suppose. Maybe even the Darkspawn. Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right. And as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared.
What happened then?
They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook 2 screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble?
Some silvers.
Thanks. This'll get me good and drunk at the inn. Take my mind off the trouble out there.
Right.
Why won't you let us in? The Darkspawn are coming.
It's the constable's orders. There's no...
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey.
Who gave this to you?
Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was...
Oh,
Sir Wolf of Ravane.
the Dark Wolf. Wait, Wolf as in the Dark Wolf?
Ah, the Dark Wolf's nothing but a rumour. Mind you, he was acting suspicious.
Do you remember anything else about Sir Wolf?
No, sir. Again, my pardon.
Well, they don't look...
They have some fun dialogue for this DLC, right?
Look, we let some in, we'll have the rest scratching at our eyes. No exceptions.
Make us spit on you, you heartless bastard.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods.
I'm the warden commander of Vigil's Keep.
But I have to. Constable's orders. We've been having trouble with smugglers and...
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city.
Is there anything I can
We
do?
could certainly use your help in this. Come speak to me later if you're interested.
Stairs to battlements, constable. Another stairs to battlement. Let's explore the city a little bit. There's a chest here. But yeah, they do have some pretty funny conversations here, right?
I shall
And
do it.
bills.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere?
Probably. Why?
Well, yeah, I don't want to bother you with this. You being my boss and all.
Spit it out.
Right. Look, for the past few days I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it.
What did you touch this
I
time?
didn't touch anything. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink.
Maybe not. No one told you to drink all of it.
Too late for regrets. I'll just see if I
Right.
can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
Oh, he just approves. No. But yeah, Ogren and Anders. That's a funny combination for sure.
People talk about me.
Oi, about time you showed up.
Nemea, you're still here.
I keep my promises. Here, turns out you were right. The cache is here in Amaranthine.
It is. You found it.
I did. What you do with that information is up to you. I, for one, am done dealing with mages.
I guess I should thank you.
Damned right you should. You get caught, Anders, I'm not helping you again. That's all I'm saying.
What the fuck was that?
I suppose that requires some explanation.
Please. Friend of yours, I take
Normally
it?
more welcoming than that. A lot more. Nemea is a friend. Last time I escaped from the tower, I asked her to look into some things. That's why I was in Amaranthine. The Templars thought I'd come to take a ship, but it was to meet her.
You'll find a cache.
During the Blight, the Templars moved their store of phylacteries to Amaranthine for safety. My phylactery is among them, Nemea learned. So long as the Templars have that sample of my blood, they can find me. I need to destroy it.
Well, you're a Grey Warden now.
What's to stop the Chantry from deciding mages and the Grey Wardens are apostates too? I want to be sure they can't ever find me again. Ever.
You're right. They shouldn't be allowed to control you.
I know we're busy killing Darkspawn and all, but the sooner we find this vial, the better I'll feel.
Sure,
Shall
let's
we get a
go.
move on? That's a strange place to
What
stow
about
a
you,
pistol.
suspicious guard?
I see you got my letter, Commander. It's an honor to meet you.
The Dark Wolf, I
In the
presume?
flesh. The less you know of me, the better. But by some, I am called the Dark Wolf. In the depths of the city, there is murmuring. Murmuring that nobles want you dead. I'd like to help.
Why would you want
You
to help
see,
me?
I have hopes that the Wardens will prove more fit to rule this land than the late Arl Rendon Howe. His confederates are the conspirators. But to unearth their identities, I'll need resources. 50 sovereigns.
Shit. So you're doing this out of a sense of civic duty?
Corrupt, miserly nobles have beggared many a proud commoner. Some commoners turn to distasteful occupations just to survive. Is it not fitting that they would want to strike back in the only way they're able?
You ask a fortune. I don't have that much.
Too rich for you? I will wait.
Yeah. See, I remember I needed a lot of money on this DLC. That's why I was actually willing to go through the, initial part of the DLC again, just so that I could import my old character and have all that money with me. Because I need a freaking lot. But I can't change anything from the imported character before jumping into the game. So we gotta start from scratch. Oh my god, it's... I almost have the freaking money. Wait. Stairs to battlements? Nope. Let's go down here. Kendrick!
Greetings, Warden Commander. You're the sort who delights in helping the common man, yes? May I direct you to the Merchants Guild's board?
Something you need help
Me?
with?
No, not me, personally. Folk here often need goods from far-flung parts. They post the requests here. There is good coin in this, particularly with trade halted by the trouble on the roads. If you ever feel inclined, please take a look at the jobs available.
Sure. I need money. Merchant goods. If you find the silks, please deliver them to Kendrick. Okay. Mephiret's monuments. Please deliver charcoal rubbings of the inscriptions to the merchant's representative. Okay. Sir Alvard's missing sword. If you go to the village, please inquire after the sword in person. Okay. Keep out of reach of children's. Keep these wicked substances out of hands of children. Each bottle of the uneven poison. Okay. I'm not gonna read everything there, because I'm too lazy. Poison.
I shall do it.
You can see what is going on.
Lila?
Oh, hello.
Is that really you?
Nathaniel,
His sister.
I had feared the worst.
Times must have been hard, Delilah. But you can do better than this. Come back to the estate until we find somewhere else.
What? Oh, Nathaniel, I didn't marry Albert out of desperation. I adore him. I was so glad to get away from Father's evil. This life is so much better.
Father's evil? Isn't that overstating things a little? He got caught up in politics.
You weren't here. You didn't see what he did, Nathaniel. You want the culprit who destroyed our family? It was him, without question.
I had no idea.
Of course you did. But you always worshipped Father, right from when you were a little boy. Come, brother, let us sit and catch up a bit, shall we?
Sure, I will just wait here.
She said she wants me to come back once all this is done. Meet her husband. She's due by the spring. She seems happy. She said Father deserved to die. I still can't believe it.
I didn't know him, but he tried to ring the order.
He had his reasons. It was a war for Andraste's sake. Before I went to the Free Marches, he was never... How could he have changed so much?
It's not your fault. Maybe he was never who you thought he was. It's not your fault.
What if I'd never left? I didn't have much choice, but still... I wish I'd known some of this sooner. I feel like such a fool. Now please, let's get back to our business. I need to think.
Yeah, I don't know, but this doesn't feel like it has the same depth as if you play with... the warden from the main campaign, right? Yeah, this cough is kind of irritating today.
I once knew someone who bought a... I think that's where the phylacteries are. It's probably guarded.
But yeah, I don't know, the game doesn't... This DLC doesn't seem like it has the same depths, you know, if you play with the original warden from the main story. So let me see something. Switch. Fort Draken, quick save. Oh, so I do have a save point right before the decision to do the ritual with Morrigan. I'm actually considering going back, accepting the ritual, and making the warden survive. Then that way we can also play Witch Hunt, right? But I don't know. I really don't know. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys wanna check what happens if you agree to the ritual with Morrigan? Let's see, 46 hours. It takes around an hour and a half, apparently, from the point we'll start to the end. And then we can play the Witch Hunt DLC. Benjamin, thank you so much for dropping by. Hello, happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. I think it's your story. Wherever you want the story to be is the way to go. Yeah, that's the that's the problem. I already saw all the endings, and I don't know. I'm thinking more like showing you guys the best story or the best version, or maybe even showing you guys multiple endings so you guys could also see not all options but most options. Because I don't know what. Wait, what the? Thought the game crashed, but it didn't. Thank you so much. Happy Monday to you too. Yeah, so I don't know if it's up to you, bro. I'm here for the story. Yeah, I'm fine going back if you guys want to check what happens if the warden survives. Because you have some... I think you get some unique dialogue if you play with the human noble during this DLC. Especially because, you know, one of your companions is a Howl, and you meet the Howls and you're the old Howl state, which is, you know, directly related to your origin story. So you get some unique dialogues, and it gives a lot more depth to the story of the DLC because of that, especially Nathaniel. But I don't know if you guys want to see me do it all over again just to change the character. I could just keep going. Let's do it then. Alright. All good to me. We can go back to our old character. Let's load this one. It's right before we get in the, you know, the information or the news about the freaking thing. That, yeah.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
Let's go.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
It has something to do with the thing.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
That's to the Grey Warden.
Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Then I will take the final blow myself.
It warms my heart to see such courage. But do not hurry so to sacrifice your life. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Let's speak with Morgan and agree to the ritual.
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Everything alright?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
What do you mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
What sort of ritual?
It is old magic. From a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some would call it blood magic, but I think that means little to one like you.
From where did you get this ritual,
From Flemeth,
Morgan?
of course. I have known about it for some time.
So you knew about the sacrifice before Riordan told you?
I did. Would you have believed me if I had been the one to tell you? I have my doubts.
Nothing comes without a price.
Perhaps. But that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I